Test one, two, test one, two. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Love is Absolute coming to you live from the tribe. How you guys doing? Hopefully your day is going well. According to your design, according to your shine at all times, at all circumstances, all situations. Today's is day 3 of class Escaping Danger. Third day. This is the third class. And we're going to talk about eye contact, keeping eye contact, and why that's important when it comes to escaping danger and what that really means. So what do I mean by escaping danger and eye contact? A lot of times we've been taught and told when we were younger, oh, don't stare back. Don't stare. Why are you staring? What are you looking at? When people stare at us, it makes us uncomfortable. It makes us feel insignificant. It makes us feel weird. It makes us feel like, what the fuck? It makes us feel very just awkward in the moment. And a lot of times we don't know how to deal with that. A lot of times, you go to the store, someone's staring at you. A lot of times when you're just out and about, people are staring at you. Why do people stare at you? Maybe they're interested in you. Maybe they think you're unique and different. Maybe they think you're weird. Maybe they think they can take you. Whatever the situation may be, I know for me, especially my background with security, I was always being in situations where people stare at me. Managers, security, other security officers, or just random strangers would just stare and stare and stare and stare. I'm like, okay, what's your problem? And my natural reaction is, it's like, I want to check the fuck out of you, man. I want to punch you in the face. I want to get aggressive. I want to get very hostile, aggressive. Like, what you doing? Are you trying to punk me, or are you just trying to, like, prove a point, like you're the man or you're the woman, or whatever the situation may be? And a lot of times we forget that a lot of people are taught to not open up their mouth. They're taught to treat everyone as a stranger, and which you should to a point, but at the same time, there has to be common goodwill amongst each other. A lot of times, I was raised that, you don't talk to strangers, you don't be friendly to people you don't know, because you don't know them, because you have a whole bunch of weirdos running around acting crazy. Which is true, but at the same time, you have to get to know people. What I mean by get to know people is just like you have to learn how to have an appropriate level of openness. Not so much about your business, but appropriate level of openness as far as how you conduct yourself in front of people and around people. Because a lot of times we can feel like, oh, well, I'm around this person, I need to, be all a team weirdo. Or I need to be team, what the fuck. But it's okay. So why is staring, what does that really mean? What do you do? What do you feel when someone is staring at you? What do you feel when someone, is constantly just looking at you in a very weird way? Or you feel weird. A lot of times you feel uncomfortable, you feel awkward, and you feel like they're threatening. For example, one time when I was at the bar doing security, this one gentleman came in, two gentlemen came in. They sat in the back in the left-hand corner, and they were just staring. They were looking at me. At first, I didn't think anything of it. Then I noticed they kept staring at me. I'm like, okay, why do they keep staring at me? So I started to stare back, and then they would stare, and then they would break eye contact. They would always break eye contact. And then they would do it again, and I would do it again. And especially in those situations, staring, from my experience, the way I interpret it is, it's a challenge. It's a vibrational challenge. What do I mean by vibrational challenge? It's an energetic challenge. It's a challenge to your energetic vibe. And if people don't like your vibe, but I don't think your vibe is authentic or real, they'll challenge it by staring. Like, staring is a vibrational energy thing. So they communicate with the body like they think they can take you, or they think that you're weak, you're a wimp, or that you don't have vibrational courage to challenge back. It's like, in the animal kingdom. Like the hyena is always trying to like look for a way to like challenge the lion, even though they know they can't take the lion by themselves. They can get a group. They catch a lion off guard. They can do that. But if the lion's not paying attention, he's not aware that he can get, overtaken by a group of hyenas. That's why it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's a bunch of hyenas. Like when people do that and when they stare off like that, know that you're being challenged. Know that you're being vibrationally challenged. You're being vibrationally punked, basically. That's probably the best way to say it, But are you going to allow that to happen? It's like the bully who keeps picking on you. The bully, gives you that stare. Like this, I feel like people do that a lot. Well, if they feel like they can, punk you at the, beginning, then they feel like they can run over you. Another example. I was at work one time, working at the mall, doing security. Surprised. And one guy, I remember specifically, he came in. It was really busy. It was on a Sunday. It was really, really, really busy. Like, we were, like, jamming, And what I mean by jamming, we were, like, cranking out sales. This one guy, I remember, like, yesterday. He came in. First of all, he was awkward as fuck. This guy had a skateboard. He had a skateboard on. He had the whole skater look. And he had the whole, like, the please me type shit. What do I mean by please me type shit? He smiles in your face, but behind your back, he stabs you. And I fucking knew that. And I locked eyes. What caught my attention was the fact that he started staring at me. And I started staring back. Because at first I was like, and then he kept staring. I was like, oh, you vibrational challenge. And it was crazy because my manager, my store director, she was like, my store director, she was looking at both of us, and then she looked at me, she looked at him, and I was just like, I was giving him a look like, okay, because what caught my attention, like, he was looking at me to see if he can punk me, and then he tried to like, you know how they, someone's gonna steal, because the way they walk and the way they watch other people, they watch what everyone else is doing. That's how you know someone's gonna take if you work in a store. First thing they do, they're either gonna draw a lot of attention to themselves, like make them look good, and everyone is busy trying to like get them something, and then when everyone's busy not looking, they take stuff. Or B, they do this other thing where they try to not draw attention, and then they watch everyone. It's like watch the watcher. That's another one. Watch the watcher, man. Because, you have these predators, man. They run up in there, dude, and they watch you. They watch your movements. They watch your eye movements. They're always watching you. And they always, sit there and watch you. Even though you're supposed to be the protector, they watch the protector to see if the protector is paying attention. Same thing in public. When you're in public and somebody keeps staring at you, they keep looking at you, stop. Make eye contact with them. Stare at them and scan your environment. Because they may be, three of their homies may be waiting for you. It's called triangulation, man. And that's the crazy part. Triangulation, meaning they have other people, they work in teams. Either they're solo or they usually work in teams. They work in 2 or 3s. Not a big group, but 2s or 3s. They want to see if they can, take you or take advantage of you. So always make eye contact. Always make sure, like, you tell the person who's staring at you, like, come over here, dude. Like, the biggest thing in self-defense is your ability to know that whatever happens, you can have all the martial arts, you can have all the Tai Chi, the Jiu-Jitsu, that's great, but everything starts with your mental disposition. Like, have it in your brain, like, if somebody's gonna fucking come and challenge me, I'm gonna fucking kill them. I'm gonna take them, I'm gonna put them down. If they don't want to be put down and stay down like an animal, I'm going to Make sure they transition immediately. One of us is going to transition, and you're going to transition. I'm going to stay here, and you're going to make your transition. And that's the whole point. Staring is just like, it's like a nonverbal communication. That's what staring represents, nonverbal communication. A lot of times we don't like it because we feel like, like I know, like sometimes I can feel like really off and weird, like, oh, is this the dude challenging me? Like, many situations like that. People come in the bar and they start staring at me. I'm like, first I don't pay attention to it. Like, okay, this dude must be tripping. They keep staring at you, then I lock eyes. I don't give a shit. I lock eyes and I start scanning for like their homies. Multiple times like that, man. Multiple times. I remember one time I was at the mall and the group of kids came in, and they were like, 17, 18, whatever. This is cool, whatever. People, as men, we feel some type of race. They look at the lion and they're like, oh, we want to challenge the lion. You got the young lions challenging the older lions. You know how that is. That's, part of manhood. But anyways, they sat down. They're all like looking around. I'm like, let me watch them. Because you know how we do. We want to, challenge the, authority. I still am like that, and I'm old as hell. We always want to challenge the establishment. We want to challenge the establishment, the established rule, and the authorities or the boundaries that other people put up that we feel like are not fair, they're not reasonable, or they're not compassionate. That's why we challenge as men. Like, we just do that. That's a part of our nature. We're going to challenge because that's a part of our protector, warrior, leadership ability. Our ability to protect ourselves and other people. But it starts vibrationally first. In order for you to protect yourself physically, when selected as a target or during harm, we have to do it vibrationally, mentally first, emotionally second, physically third. It's just like, it's hard because it's like we're taught to be soft and passive. We're taught to be very, I know I was raised to be very accommodating, be a doormat, let people run over you. Because how do I know I was raised like that? Because my dad was a doormat. He let people take advantage of him. He let people disrespect him. Well, he would do all these great, amazing things for other people, and his own family treated him like shit. Why? Because he treated himself like shit. Sorry, but that's just, what it is. Whatever we project, we receive back. Whatever we project, we mirror and receive back from others. So going back to my story with the guys, the teenage boys, 17, 18. A homie sat on the couch. One of the homies was trying to shirt on, and I was watching, whatever. And one of the homies, everybody else is chill. Like, they started looking at me. I started looking at them. And then, whatever. I was like, whatever. This dude started, like, vibration challenging me. I'm like, are you serious? And it's with a specific ethnic group. I'm going to be real. It's always with the same ethnic group. Damn. Y'all know something. Anyways, y'all know who y'all is. Y'all know who y'all is. Little homie started, staring at me. I'm like, okay, whatever. He's doing his little challenge thing. Then he kept staring at me like he was going to do something. I'm like, I zoned the fuck in on him. Like, what? And then, like, it's funny because when people stare at you like that and they lock eye contact and they won't break it, don't break it. Don't even keep eye contact. Don't even break your eye contact. Don't even break it, dude. Like, be aware of your surroundings, but don't break eye contact. It's like two gunslingers, having a shootout, like a standoff. Who's gonna pull the first trigger? Same thing. You have two gunslingers gonna pull whoever pulls the first trigger has a greater chance of killing the other. Same thing with the stare. Stares are like a gunslinger. You're a gunslinger. The other person who's staring at you is a gunslinger. And they're gonna, like, pretty much Just notice that. Have a standoff with you. They're gonna be like, oh, I can take this guy. Like, no, don't even break eye contact with me. As much as it kills you, you know, you can blink, but don't break eye contact. Make sure if you even blink, just keep staring at him. Keep staring at him. Mike Tyson talks about this a lot, like psychological warfare. That's what it is. It's psychological warfare before physical warfare. Spiritual warfare first, psychological warfare second, physical warfare third. You know, because that's the thing. These cats like to challenge. They like to, oh, I'm tough. I'm this. I'm that. I'm the shit. Yeah, you're the shit, nigga. Guess what? I'm the shit too. You know, that's just what it is, man. And you know, in that situation, I just kept staring at him. I kept staring at him. Like, what's up? Then he finally broke eye contact, and then he tried to stare back. I tried to stare back again. This is what I mean. The importance of staring back. You have to learn how to establish verbal, non-verbal, visual, vibrational dominance. What do I mean? You have to, without opening your mouth, without saying anything, people have to feel your energy as intense, intensified, and infinite. Intense, intensified, and infinite. They have to feel your energy like that. That's what it is. It's an energetic vibrational war. They always try to do that shit. They always, I don't care, black, white, oh, it's the same shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's the same, man. It's just, you know, the same vibrational bullshit. Let's just put it that way. But it's important, man, because it's like you have to learn how to defend yourself at a vibrational level. Not just a physical level or emotional level or how you feel, but at a vibrational level. To a point where you feel like, okay, well, I can defend myself, you know, but it takes practice. It takes practice of being self-confident in what you, how you see yourself. That's what it is. You know, when people vibrationally disrespect you, they want to see, do you have enough self-worth and value to protect yourself? That's what it is. They want to see, do you have enough self-worth and value to protect yourself? Or are you going to let somebody just vibrationally disrespect you? It's like, no. Like, for example, at work today, you know, I was cleaning up, oh my gosh, it always happens like this, man. Minding my own damn business, didn't comment, didn't contribute, doing my shit. One of the supervisors opened his fucking mouth. Oh, well, you know, what did he say? Let me think. Who did you vote for? I says, I voted for myself. He's just like, well, it's hard. He said, it's hard for me to get behind you and follow you. It's like, I don't want any followers. He was like, oh, yeah, I don't want any followers. No, don't put me in that fucking category. Everyone, this is the whole thing with the whole voting thing. I get like people feel like they're making a choice. If you understand what's really going on, go understand that. Remember, it's two wings of the same bird. It's two wings of the same bird. The enemy is the bad guy and the good guy are on the same team. This is what people don't understand. That's called duality. I put a bad face in front of you, but I'm really good. I put a good face in front of you, but then I'm really good. It's not mono. It's not what is it called? It's not single-mindedness. It's not one way. Like, purpose is just one way. Like, you are this. These are all the attributes and characteristics that define this. Not like opposites. I mean, there is opposite, the dark side of that, but if you start operating the dark and the light of it, you want to operate in either the dark of it or the light of it, not both. That's the problem. People operate in both of it. Anyways, I'm just minding my business, just sweeping, and then he said that. I was just like, no, I vote for my fucking self, man. This is the problem, man. Who'd you vote for? And then, like, one of my coworkers complained that, oh, well, you know, 30,000 votes are missing. Oh, shocking. fucking shocking. Like, what do you think was gonna happen? They always do that. It's like people haven't fucking learned yet, man. They are 30,000, 300,000 votes are, missing. How do they know 300,000 votes are missing? How do they know? How do you know they're not making that shit up? See? Question that shit. But I don't give a shit, because they're going to go into office and do whatever the fuck they're going to do. The people can remember, what is a protest? A protest is simply, I say loudly, this is bad, this is wrong, you need to stop, you need to stop. That's what a protest is. To exclaim or shout or say loudly, this is wrong. Wish people would understand that. They don't. They don't take the time to look at it. Maybe they do, maybe they just don't give a shit. Whatever. But that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is, man. And, people always try to test your vibrational stance. For example, I have who did it? One of my managers, one of the shipping and receiving managers, he would always stare at me. I was like, what's up? How you doing? Da-da-da-da. I'll always do that to him. And then finally he stopped doing it. He's just like, yeah, da-da-da-da. I'm like, you trying to intimidate? Like, are y'all serious? Y'all trying to do that whole, it's everywhere. It's this is why it's so important, man. The benefits of you staring back is the biggest thing, self-esteem. It develops your self-esteem, self-respect for yourself. Big thing, self-respect. It develops, it trains, and it practices your self-respect for yourself, man. That's the biggest benefit. Self-respect, man. It's like I'm communicating to you and everyone else. I respect myself enough to defend myself. I respect myself enough to defend myself. Second benefit is energetic dominance. Not energetic dominance. We think energetic dominance is just dominance over other people. That's the other fucking problem. Too much I need to control other motherfuckers. I ain't here to control you. I ain't got time for that bullshit. Okay? That's the problem. Too much control over other people. Your job is to have what? Vibrational dominance within yourself. Vibrational dominance within yourself, not anyone else. That's the goal. Have vibrational dominance within yourself, man. To where you dominate your own vibrational space, because that's what people do. They try to vibrationally intimidate you because they are not in vibrational control of themselves. That's why they have to go in vibrational intimidation with other people. That's why they always do it. You have to learn, be, and remember and practice vibrational leadership, vibrational influence, and vibrational self-control within yourself. Stop letting other people dominate your vibrational space, your energy, how you feel about yourself. Stop letting other people's negative energy affect you. Protect that. And that's why they come in. This is why they come in and do that. They want to make you feel like less than, or they're greater than. No, motherfucker. I don't care how much money you got. You're not greater than me. You may be wiser as far as how to make the money. That's fine. More expensive. That's fine. But you're not smarter than me. I'm not dumber than you. You're not dumber than me. That's the problem. People are dumb. People are not dumb. American people are not dumb. Stop saying that. We're not dumb. Everyone's like, oh, what a dumb. People don't understand the power of words, man. We don't understand, including myself. We need to understand it more. More to the best of our ability. We say all this shit and the shit manifests, and then we wonder why our lives are shit. Yeah. But the third point of that is learn how to vibrationally be in harmony with yourself. That's what it is. It's learning how to vibrationally be in harmony with yourself. What do I mean by that? It's learn how to be intuitive. Learn how to use your intuition and gut and go with it. A lot of times people say, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I get questioned all the time with that. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why you question everything? I did it today at work. Why do you question everything? Why do you, because that's what my intuition tells me to go do. That's why I go do it. I don't care. I'm not concerned. Because everyone gets on easy streets. Everyone gets on, oh, everything's good. Everything's like, it's good. It's good. Stop saying that. No. In order for you to get to great, you have to do better. Then you have to do your best. And then you have to do great. You question the level that you're at and go to a higher level. Is there a better level? Is there a higher level within myself, not outside of yourself? That's the whole point is. Question your vibrational level. Okay, recap. So, keeping eye contact. The importance of keeping eye contact is for you to non-verbally challenge whoever has challenged you back, to communicate to the other person who's challenging you to respect your boundaries, and most importantly, it's a vibrational signal for self-respect and vibrational self-control. And how this is going to benefit you in the future is basically it helps you to feel good about yourself, man. Helps you feel good about yourself, man. Like, dude, like somebody came in vibration and challenged me, I challenged them right back, and they backed down. I didn't touch them. I didn't physical, I didn't have to make them submit physically. I didn't have to, open my. See, it's either you're gonna make someone, submit. You don't want to make someone submit only when it's absolutely necessary. You want someone to respect you. How am I gonna make this person respect me? By respecting myself first. How do I do that? When they stare at me, I stare back. Okay? I keep eye contact and I communicate non-verbally to keep that eye contact, and don't break eye contact until they break eye contact. When they break eye contact and they stare right back, you stare right back. Because you're communicating at a very intensive, intentional, and intuitive level. Hey, you will not come in here. It's like, the guy who once robbed the, liquor store. If the freaking, if the guy comes in, he looks all around, he's doing this, and the owner fucking puts the bat on the freaking countertop, guess what? And he puts it on the countertop and he slams it down in front of the, guy who he looks shady as fuck. He slams it down and he gives him the fucking stare. And he tells him, get the fuck out. How you think that criminal's gonna act? Damn, he knew what I was gonna do before I do it? Shit, this motherfucker's psychic. No, motherfucker, I'd read energy. And that's what you need to learn how to do. Reading energy in a non-verbal way, commanding energy in a non-verbal way, and energizing, maximizing, and weaponizing your energetic intent. Hopefully you found this information helpful, informative, beneficial, and empowering. Brothers, sisters, behave.